friends in the choir room. We practice music and drill rhythm patterns for UIL competition. After practice, we trail off to our classes, most of which are advanced placement classes and dual credit classes. The majority of the choir does very well in academics. Students in music education programs do very well academically, culturally, and socially. My first point is how music education helps to build higher levels of thinking. Music students have a high success rate in academic areas. Music students have to learn how to read music or play a musical instrument. Sometimes students can do both, or even play 2 musical instruments. We excel in problem solving, evaluations, and analysis. Studies show music builds math skills. When children between the ages of 4 and 15 receive music lessons, it makes learning math much easier when they get older. Music in itself is a math problem. You have to count the rhythm as you go along and make sure all the notes get the right number of beats. This helps us understand that there is a connection between learning something, understanding it, and using it. It also helps us to process numbers and other factors much quicker. Studies show that it increases our test scores, evaluation methods, and problem-solving techniques. The second point I'd like to talk about is how much we learn about culture from around the world. Many of the cultural pieces that are written are in foreign languages. In order to make the music we sing more meaningful, we find the meaning of the words in the piece. When you find the meaning of the words that way, it helps you understand the era the music was written in and about different composers' way of writing. Music was often used as a form of a diary, written about the lives and happenings of places. Many of the pieces are written in Latin, which helps students learn important STEM words for things like the SAT test. When you study music in that way, you learn about people's culture, community, and lives. Finally, I would like to talk to you about how music helps students develop socially. The students have to work together and cooperate as a group. In the group or ensemble, you have to learn to blend. Your voices and instruments cannot stick out. You also must be on the same key and on the same pitch at all times in order to make good music. Being in a musical group also helps students build self-esteem by being something that they can excel at and gain recognition for doing a good job. Music gives students the chance to be known for being good at something positive. They develop a greater sense of self-discipline by having to practice to make their art perfect. Some students practice for hours a day, take lessons, or even write their own music in order to perfect their skills and knowledge of what they do. Being disciplined in music can help students be self-disciplined in other areas. Music students are in a more positive atmosphere while spending time with others who enjoy the same things as themselves. When students are in lessons or rehearsals, they have less time to be getting into trouble and doing things that they're not supposed to be doing. As you can see, music education greatly enhances the life of a student through academics, cultural awareness, and social behaviors. Every child should be involved in music somehow because it helps them become a more rounded student, have good morals, and strong and positive goals. Thank you.